This video is brought to you by Squarespace. Need a portfolio? Maybe a shop? Leave it to Squarespace. It's been a while since I've tried a new art supply, so today we are trying the Crayola Project Easy Peel Crayon Pencils. Now I am curious what exactly these guys are, so let's get to it. If you're unfamiliar with the peel away situation with these, I actually love erasers with this. I don't know why. This is an eraser that comes in the same fashion. You peel away the paper and you just have this stick eraser. Here's a quick overview. You take your pencil, grab the string, and peel the paper away. Look at it go, and now you've got more area to work with. Now, personally with my art, I would still bust out a sharpener to get a sharper edge, because as you can see, it does reveal more of the actual art supply, but it doesn't sharpen it. However, I think in today's video, I'm going to try to just use this thick and play around with that style. So let's watch them and do some tests. Okay, they're definitely crayon feeling and not just colored pencils for sure. It has been a little while since I've used crayons. Remember the year of the crayon when I was obsessed with using crayons? So I'm actually feeling kind of excited to use these guys. They definitely feel smoother than a crayon. They don't feel like a pencil. They're a little oily, a little waxy. Definitely wetter than a crayon. I do love that. But I'm very curious. I'm very curious how it'll be working with these guys. Oh, they are very, very buttery smooth. Ooh. Also, I made a chart that's 4x4. Meant to make a chart that's 3x4. Let me just get rid of this fourth row here. So far, I love the way these guys feel. They're very buttery smooth, but I like to do some tests. A gradient rainbow, just to see how all the colors blend together. The blending is nice, the layering is nice, but let's see how the layering actually is as a solid color. Okay, very interesting. It's like a mix between a crayon and a gel crayon, just less wet. Place your bets now. Will I be able to resist drawing a cat for today's video? In today's video, I do want to explore style and playing a little bit more chunky and loose and embracing this art supply for what it is. Like, look how cute this little guy is. We don't have to be super detailed and super precise to make cute, fun art and have fun with art. Look at him, so cute. Uh-oh, I'm getting excited. Okay. Let's make some art. I've got cats and fish on the mind, so let's do something. Oh, and space cats and water fish. That makes sense, right? What about a cat in space with a ring around it? We gotta draw this cat really goofy and loose to really fit the art supply, I'm thinking. A tail, a ring, a bigger head. We're gonna need a bigger head. Do I have an eraser? Oh, you know I have an eraser. I want this art to be pretty goofy and silly and fun and bold with colors. We can have asteroids around it. Why am I even sketching? Do I even need to sketch this? I feel like, well, number one, I just took up half the page to sketch this. And number two, it's so simple. I feel like I don't even need sketches. What about a fish? Let's do a silly fish. How do we make a fish more cute? To be honest, fish really aren't that cute, are they? Sorry, fish lovers. Ooh, wait, I should do a shark. And blood, we could have like blood going through the water. Ooh, that could be fun. Oh, and they layer so well. Okay, we gotta do a bloody shark. A bloody shark and a space cat. Wow, good job with the brainstorming, everybody. These are really simple ideas, and I feel like I didn't really need to sketch these, but I don't know, something about them I think will really fit the art supply. Also, can I just say, I've been staring at this the whole time. You see these 3 dots? I'm sure it has to do with the production of the art supply, but I'm just wondering, like, do they just put prongs in there and it goes across the production line? Anyway, okay, let's create our space cat and shark. But before we get too creative, I want to give a huge thank you to the sponsor of this video, Squarespace. Are you an artist and you don't know how to make a website? Same. And that's why I use Squarespace. With their flexible website templates, they make it super easy for you to customize your look, update your content, and add features to fit your needs. With their Fluid Engine, the next generation website editor from Squarespace, it's never been easier for anyone to unlock unbreakable creativity. Make your very own online store, whether you're selling physical goods, digital content, or services, Squarespace has the tools you need to start selling online. And with their flexible payments, you can make checkout seamless for your customers. Accept credit cards, PayPal, and Apple Pay to start selling online. Head to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/KaseyGolden to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Thank you so much to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. Let's get into the art. Oh boy, working with these, what are they called? Easy Peel crayon pencils? Look, they call them crayon pencils. Wait, are they just called crayon pencils because they're crayons in long form like a pencil? I'm just realizing. No, wait, but at the bottom it says there's 12 washable pencils, but these definitely feel more like an oily crayon situation than a pencil. These do not feel like a pencil at all. I have a bone to pick with Crayola. Anyway, I do absolutely love these for what they are. This makes me wonder if I should actually play around with a proper artist grade oil pastel, or just a pastel, or some sort of adult oriented crayon, though at the same time I have tried more professional grade crayons and it really wasn't my vibe. I think this might be an oil. I think I need to start experimenting with other art supplies because I'm realizing that I really like to mess around with this bold, colorful, sloppy, loose. Sloppy isn't the word. Loose, fun, bold style. Sloppy? You know what? No, I like sloppy. I'm going back with sloppy. Anyway, my goodness, I've gone on enough about how I actually love this art supply. Let's talk about what I'm actually drawing. I wanted to pick colors that really complement each other because these are absolutely vibrant colors, and because I only have a 12 set of basic colors, I really wanted to focus on using the colors to my advantage and just really going bold. I think yellow/orange and blue are a color combination that I fall back onto a lot, which, you know what, I'm not going to say it's a crutch. I really like the color combination. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but I'm just saying I do use it a lot, and I am using it in this illustration. We have our yellow and orange kitty in space, and I wanted to create not just a black space, but a space that had an undertone of a really vibrant color to it. Sure, I could have created a gradient from different colors like purples to blues to blacks and made a gradient for the background, but I really wanted to try this, put a color down first and then put black on top of it to create this undertone of colorfulness. I really like it. I think I want to play around with it a little bit more in the future, and especially with maybe a better quality art supply. I also found that using these pencils without sharpening them really, I think I should probably work bigger if I'm going to do that. It was really hard to get some finer details that I wanted to get, and I have nothing wrong with working sloppy, as I say, but there were definitely times where I just wish I had a smaller point just to get some smaller details here and there. Otherwise, I really like this piece. I do like the bold colors, but I kind of do wish I had more variety of colors. I layered the black on top of the blue and smudged them together. It kind of bummed out the colors, but I felt like I wanted more color. But you know what? I think this guy turned out cute. Moving on to our bloody little shark friend. I was really excited about this guy to basically inverse the colors of our previous piece. We had a yellow cat with some bluish elements in the background. And for this guy, even though originally I was going to make a light blue shark with a dark blue/purple and black water, because I had just made such a dark space piece, I didn't want to do another dark background piece. So I kind of switched it up, and I just talked about how I love the old blue and orange combination, so we're going with the old blue and orange combination again. Instead of giving the shark water to swim through, I'm just going to give it a starbursty, sparkly explosion of color just to have fun with color. I really wanted to focus on color and shape and just boldness of these pieces. I think I was also just having a lot of fun blending these colors together because they are just so buttery smooth. It was just so satisfying to put them together and watch the colors blend together. It just felt really nice, and I just wanted to create these big gradiented blocks of color that were super bright and satisfying to my eyeballs. I do feel like this piece in particular definitely would have benefited from sharpening the pencils. There were a lot of more fine details that I wanted to add to the shark. Oh my god, what's the word for the holes in the side of a fish that helps it breathe? Wow, what are those? Gills. So I wanted a more fine line and it just became this blurry mess. The teeth of the shark I definitely would have liked to make look a little bit more better. Details around the eyes definitely became a blurred blob, but I think I can look past these things and enjoy the shark. He's still pretty silly. I mean, come on, I've basically dubbed this style the sloppy style, so I mean, it all works together. Would I have preferred it to be a little bit sharper had I sharpened the pencils? Yeah. But the sloppiness of the thicker strokes? Is that what you would call it? Line work? The sloppiness has its charm, I suppose. Working with the gradients is definitely where this art supply excelled, and getting a finer detail with the line work was definitely where this art supply could have improved. But that's the charm of the sloppiness. And especially at the end when I wanted to create the blood coming from the shark. At first, when I sketched this piece, I was imagining the shark in water, and I was going to create this gradiented, smudged, blurred, bloody line coming from the shark, but I was really enjoying, like I said, the sloppiness of using this bold art supply, and I just wanted to create these scribbles coming from the shark, and that was the blood. Just really embracing these scribbly, Crayola, childish theme to this art supply. I think it's really cute, just a scribbly line for blood. These pieces really pop, they're super colorful, and I had fun making them. Once again, a huge thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. Make yourself a website. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye! Yeah, I held up my hand when I said bye like I was waving to you, and you can't even see that.